This is going to be very quick. I have a challenge, and I've been thinking about this. And, people always tell me they're amazed by the photos I have. And ask me what the secret is. And it kind of makes me think. What is the secret, right? So I've been listening to a couple of live streams and things and shows, and these people are talking about all these outlandish things that they do to try and attract the Sasquatch. Just off the wall stuff. The reality is, if you ask them, that's the best thing to do, is to ask them. Say, hey, I'm here today. Would you mind showing yourselves to me? It doesn't necessarily have to be right away, but hey, I'm here and I'm very interested, and I really respect you. And I'm a student. And I'm not here to outsmart you or trick you. But anyway, my challenge is, the next time, I put it in the description too, I tried to think it out first, because I don't usually do that. I usually just go. But my challenge to you is, the next time you're out, and you're near a tree line, or your backyard, or you're near some woods, or whatever the case may be, and you get a little funny feeling. You feel like somebody's watching you, or maybe something, you get a little different vibe, or you feel like there's some kind of energy nearby. Take a few pictures. 1, 2, 3, whatever. Maybe a short video. Look directly at where you're videoing. Go back and look at that little video or that picture, and look at all those things. What's up, Sean? Good to see you, bro. And look at all the things that might have been right in front of you that you might have missed. There's so much detail around us that we can't take in. And I'm ex-military. I'm hyper vigilant. I take in a lot of things very quickly, very, very fast. I'm trained to throw away the things I don't need and keep the things that I do. Not everyone is, but it doesn't even matter. I still miss a million things, right? That's why the beauty of sharing is, you guys leave a timestamp, and then boom. Now I see something I didn't see. It just happened. Camping with Sasquatch just did it. He put something down in the a timestamp. It's hey, I saw something here. It was pitch black out there. I ran the camera because I had a feeling something might be there. I don't think it was very physical or whatever, but still, it's kind of cool. That kind of thing is kind of cool. If you need help with it and you guys know how to reach me, that's cool. I'm here. If you guys want to send it to me on Facebook or whatever, go to the to the Facebook page, the LAB Facebook page. But that's my challenge. Next time, even you don't have to even feel anything if you're not good at vibing and stuff like that. Next time you're near a tree line or some woods or or something like that, snap a few pictures and just look at them. Zoom in on them, scan the tree line, break it down into sections. Don't look at the whole thing as a whole. You can, and then my buddy Dean taught me how to do this. Look at it as a big picture, then make it smaller. Then make it smaller. Then break it down into sections, and then break those down into sections. And you'll start to see different things in each one of those scenarios. I've learned a lot from a lot of people about how to see things later on. You'd be surprised. They're able to access our technology. So at times where, say you're in a public park where they can't just show face, when you snap those pictures, that's their ability to access you. They will, show themselves through that photo. I want this for you guys. I do. I've moved past that part, so I kind of forget that it's important to some people and that people really, really want it, because I have so many photos and video and this and that, you know what I mean? And it's still cool, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to front it's not, because I love it. I love every piece of it. But I want that for you. I want that for you guys. I really, really do. And the fact of the matter is, the secret is, you cannot get a picture unless you're snapping pictures. You can't have a photo unless you're snapping pictures. You know what I mean? You can't You can't score the game-winning goal in the FIFA World Cup if you don't learn how to dribble the soccer ball. You see what I'm saying? You know, if you guys need help, there's a lot of people that help you. You know, but that's where it all starts. Just rolling the camera, really, just rolling it, having it ready to roll. Anyway, I'm here with the babies. I'm on daddy duty, so I really just wanted to hop on quick break. I went too far from the house on the Wi-Fi. Anyway, I'm here with the babies, and I came outside to have a little cigarette break, and I just wanted to hop on and kind of give you guys my thought of the day. And if you guys learned anything from here, if we've learned anything, it's that location don't matter. Location does not matter. It doesn't matter. They're in the suburbs. We know that much. They're everywhere. I just talked to a guy who was in New Zealand, and he's not in like a big area. But he goes into the ancient forest that they kept. That's in the middle of the city, similar to a Central Park. And I've always said it. People say you think they're in Central Park. Absolutely, because if they want to be, they will be. If you're there and you have a connection with them, that's where they're gonna go. Ron, what's up, brother? Cosmic Neighbors. Mike is right. Try even taking pictures at a local nature park. Yeah, see, so Sean is one person that knows this for sure. Like, he knows the deal for sure. And I'm not guaranteeing anything's going to just magically appear, but the magic can't happen unless you take that first step. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, appreciate you guys hanging out. Let me peek my... I don't think anybody's awake yet, so I'll hang out for a couple minutes while I finish this cigarette. I appreciate all you guys. I do. I know the lives have been very short and very, for the most part, very short and very short notice. The other day we hung out for a while. I appreciate you guys' support for Brian at Porky Beans. If you guys are on Facebook, that is like they have the best info and the best like experiences and the best experiencers on that channel, on that page, whatever it is. I can't keep up with the different things. I'm actually gonna try. There's gonna be some updates coming, some changes. I'll get into that with you guys soon. I want everyone to focus on the holidays, so I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm not gonna do that stuff till after the holidays. But there's gonna be some updates, some changes that I think a lot of people are gonna like. I really do. And yeah, Sheila, welcome. Good to see you, guys. If you don't know, Ron's a good friend. He's a local New York guy too. He does Cosmic Neighbors. It's in the name, really. He does a show called Space Talk, and he does a lot of live shows, just like Anthony at S4. Very similar. Anthony covers a lot of UFOs, and Ron covers a lot of the space, like NASA, all that stuff. I don't find that stuff interesting. I can't sit in front of that kind of stuff and just watch like a space shuttle take off or whatever, on the TV. So I like watching it with Ron because, like, you get to talk to him and he breaks things down for you and it makes it simpler, makes me understand what's going on. I don't know. I like it that way a lot. I really do. It's become interesting for me again because it used to be awesome when I was a kid. I used to love it, and then I fell away from it, and then now I'm back into it. Like, nah, you ain't winging it. You're doing it, bro. Nah, you're doing it. It's freezing out here, so excuse my shakiness, but it is. We're in the mountains. It is freezing up here. The island is cold, but man, up here in the mountains, I don't know what the hell the deal is with that. Like, it's just so much colder. I woke up in the morning, like today I got up. I didn't really sleep a lot, but for those of you who don't know, I don't work. Like, I'm a disabled veteran, so anyway, one of the big things I have an issue with is sleep. Sleep schedule is just whacked. besides the babies doing what they do at night, like my sleep schedule is just whacked. All right, cool, Ron. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I really do, because I got a couple of things that I really, really want to get in the works, man. I really, really do. So I appreciate that. Oh, cool, Sheila. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys don't mind going over to Ron and subscribing, his channel's growing. It's getting there, but all support is welcome, obviously. So thank you, guys. And listen, guys, stop listening to the bullshit. Like, I feel so bad when I see people listening to, like, the bullshit. People talking about how Sasquatch is just flesh and blood. If it was, we'd be a lot further by now. I wouldn't be talking about all this. I wouldn't be down this trail and this journey. I wouldn't be doing all this extra shit. It don't get you nowhere but extra work, extra effort, extra nasty messages and comments. I don't do it for fun, alright? So, do I wish to an extent that it was just a human, big giant ape or a human human walking around? Sure, I do. And they are ancient people, but what kind, to what extent, I don't know fully, but we're learning, right? But I feel bad when people bite on that, like, they bite on it, It's just sad. It really is, because I feel bad that you're getting your time wasted by people who don't know, but they act like they do. Anyone who acts like they're an expert or they know everything is just throw them out. Put them right in the trash bin. Just listening for the baby. Alright, guys. Well, it's freezing out here. I think Sarah took my winter hat with her. So, I don't know if you guys could see much around here, but it's like, anyway. There's some mountains back there somewhere. I'm not going out there because I'll just lose service. There's a good view of it out on the front lawn, but or whatever. There actually this town, I like it because there are no fences. Like, it's pretty cool. Everything free flows. There's like no. It's almost like what I think like Sasquatch like how they people be like, oh, they're on my property. Like, what the hell? Like, I want them off my property. Like, they don't give a shit about no property. Property lines, fences, they don't give a damn. Roads, trails, whatever. Besides avoiding us on them, that's interdimensional. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I don't. So I know they are, but at the same time, they haven't come out and straight up told me. So, like, in those words, so I can't, unless they tell me from their mouth or their mind, I don't say it as a fact. But yeah, all signs prove that yes. All signs point to yes. Everything they do points to yes. I don't know if you guys heard the other day, we were talking, Sarah had a feather dropped into her hand, it slid out her sleeve. It was this bright red and black, beautiful feather. One of the most coolest, I've never seen a feather like this in my life. It wasn't like it was from one of our jackets or something like that. It was amazing. And then the baby, our 1-year-old, had 2 marbles rolled at her. Funny part about that was I was just talking about it. I was like, I'm just gonna stop gifting marbles, because I'm like, I've probably gifted like 1,000 marbles, and I've only gotten like 2 back, and then 2 marbles that I've never seen in my life just started rolling at her. I wasn't here, but I have them. They're pretty cool. They're green, and there's some kind of special marble. Sarah said there's some kind of special marble. They're not like, they're like real crystal, I guess, something like that. It's good to see you, DSMO, bro. Great to see you. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, Sean. Something so big can disappear in milliseconds. They have to be dimensional or something. So, yeah, right. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Hey, Pop. Yeah, they're huge. Yeah, like that's what I think a lot of people underestimate their size. Like, or I don't know, maybe they're just different sizes other places, but like I hear people say they're hundreds of pounds. Like I don't know. Like sometimes I think they can make themselves seem small because they'll attach themselves to different things in the forest, like when they're blending or whatever, like meshing in with the forest. Like I think they can make themselves kind of look. They can make themselves kind of look smaller, but they're massive. When if you see one in flesh and blood, like a male like Bubba, he's at least 1,000 pounds. Like he's a fucking gorilla. Like it's. I don't know how much a silverback weighs, but they're only like 5 feet tall. So just stack that up twice and then stack it outward probably twice. Going to make a Bigfoot diorama. Wow, that's fucking amazing. Oh, that's really cool, bro. That's cool, man. You know, I know you're good at those dioramas, bro. Good is an understatement. You're amazing at them. Yes, they are very fascinating. There's so many different things out there, and I'm coming across people who are on different journeys, and like I'm somewhat jealous of them because like it's like these other like things that have been like told to us as they were like they're only in fiction stories. You know what I mean? Like, but if you really look at it, they're not really fictional stories. They're like folklore, right? Anyway, I won't speak on anyone else's behalf, but yeah, it's fun. It's fun. There's a lot of people out there on a lot of amazing journeys. Ah, it's alright, Ron. You ain't gotta speak proper English here, bro. Thank you for those who hit the like button and stuff. It really does help a lot. I'm learning that this, like, I really never cared about it. You guys know that. I'll never be the guy who's like, please hit the like and this and that. But it really is very, very helpful. It really is, because it's like bringing our attention to other people. And I'm not on like multi sites. I just opened up my TikTok to the public. It was private. I just opened it up to the public. So I don't do much on there, but oh, thank you, Ron. You're the man, bro. Oh, I appreciate that, my friend. I really want you and Anthony to get out here. I know this month is gonna be pretty busy, you know, for everyone. So maybe like what we'll do is we'll just like set a physical date for like January or something. Unless it's too cold for you guys. Like I forget that you'll hear that Bigfoot activity slows, right? It slows in the winter. Don't slow down. It don't stop ever. They walk around like you and me. So it don't slow down. People just ain't out there. So honestly, if you can brave the cold, you're gonna have a better experience because nobody else is gonna be out there, human-wise. You're gonna get the die-hard hikers, and that's about it. Around the 20th. Okay. I can do... My son's birthday is next week. Yeah, no, you know what? This week's gonna be so tight for me, like, financially. Like, I am gonna be so, like, tightly wound. So, I mean, we can. If you want to do the island, we can. But if you want to come up here, like, then I'm gonna have to prepare a little more better. But if you want to come to the island, we could do a day trip there anytime. Like, that's like the island's kind of easy because we could do a lot in a little bit of time. Up here, you need a lot of time because you gotta haul ass all over the place. You know, it's not like on the island you can park and like you can park and walk in the woods. Up here, like shit, you gotta find the right entrance and otherwise you're just walking down a trail that might take you to your freaking certain doom, and that's no fun. Rather the island, okay, cool. We have Bigfoot here in Minnesota. My good friend has Bigfoot as her spirit animal. That's awesome. Thank you, Shirley. See, I really appreciate when people say those things openly. I mean, Doug Hychek is obviously he's the man, and I believe he's in Minnesota, and I just spoke with somebody else also in Minnesota. I think one of them is in southern and one's in northern, and all three of those fellas have some pretty cool activity going on, and it's all spiritual type too, actually. So I think you just got to be open for it to receive it. You know, if you could read my mind, and my mind said that I'm gonna settle right now. If you throw a rock or smack a tree, I'm gonna settle, and then I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna leave these woods alone because I'm gonna just talk about it for 3 weeks. Why wouldn't I just do that? It's gotta be. Good to see you. Yeah, we'll talk later. Oh, you're gonna be on Bigfoot Michigan Ron. Okay, cool. That's awesome. All right, I'll swing by. So basically, what I want to do with you guys too, Ron, and you and Anthony, I want to have you guys on the channel. Maybe we could like stream it to different, multiple channels or whatever. But either way, I want to get you guys on and like kind of introduce you guys before we go out, so that way when we post and you guys will obviously have alternate footage. That way, like, people know where to go. Kind of like when I go out with Brian from Montauk is Strange. Like, you guys know where to go now. So, like, when I say, oh, I'm out with Brian, you guys know to go there and see the alternate footage and stuff. So, like, we got 2 cameras on that green orb. You know what I mean? And his camera caught other stuff than I did. I wasn't running it when Bubba did the Bigfoot, whatever. Whoa! I don't even remember exactly how it was. He's like, damn, I don't think I caught it. And then I said, man, you heard it, right? And he said, yeah, oh yeah. I said, okay, well, that was what was important. Because he picked up the gift. Bubba left him something. And when he picked it up, he like wailed at the top of the pine forest. You could hear him just wail at the, and I can't explain it, other than saying, it sounded like an African lion, and a cow mixed. It's the best way I could explain it. But he don't vocalize a lot, so I thought that was cool. I thought it was cool that he did that. Thank you again, Ron. I appreciate that, bro. I forget that super chat thing is up there, but I appreciate that. There's also a thing called super thanks now. So on the regular videos, I think you gotta scroll over to find it, but if anybody does like to donate, there's also PayPal, because I think YouTube takes 30%, something like that. So I do gotta get some alternate ways to donate and stuff, but I appreciate it. So where all the recent donations went to was pumpkins. I just went and got 45% they take? Holy shit. Hey, Meki. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't know if the C is hard or it's soft. Meki. Jeez, I'm butchering it. I'm sorry. It's not intentional. Welcome though. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you so much. They just updated it. Oh, I see. That sucks. Yeah, so all those donations that came in, there was 2 or 3, and I appreciate you guys. I bought 5 pumpkins, and that's great. Okay, cool. I bought 5 pumpkins, the big ones, you know what I mean? So there's going to be no confusion. So at one point I'm going to take one and smash it up like I always do and leave it for the deer. When I leave the big load, I'm going to leave 3 in one spot. I think tonight after dark I'm going to go to the secret waterfall. I'm going to try to put a flashlight coming down the main, lane, because it's kind of the high walls on both sides and then the back wall of the waterfall. So I'm going to try and put the big flashlight at the front of it, and then that way it'll shine in, and then I'll take my other flashlight and walk around in there. Hopefully there's no like coyotes or nothing stupid in the area that are going to come and corner me, but it should be fun. So I'll do a little gift drop, and then I'll upload it probably late tonight or tomorrow. So the way I have it in my head, it's gonna be cool. Hopefully it's not just pitch black and you guys can't see anything. But I try. I really, really try. My daughter-in-law saw something run in front of her car just as she was getting home, and it ran through their yard. So the next day we went and checked the yard. Oh, there's 4 footprints about 5 feet apart. That's awesome. Funny story is I used to get footprints a lot, and like a lot, not all the time, but a lot, enough. And I was never thought it was important. And then as soon as I decided I wanted to cast a footprint, I consciously said it, and I said it out loud. Probably you guys said, I'm gonna cast the next one. I ain't seen a good one since. Not even close to a really good one that I could cast. And I did once, but I was probably an hour away from the truck, and then it would have been an hour back and an hour back and an hour back. So it wasn't happening. Probably would have took more time than the original trek, because I would have been spent, Yeah, anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I really do. Again, thank you guys for hitting that like button. I see 17 of them. That's great. Considering I just pop on randomly and there's 20 of you guys here, that means the world to me. It really does. I've seen other channels where they're well, let's just hang out and, we're not going to get started, or we're not going to do a live until there's 100 people here. I don't give a shit. You guys know me by now. I don't give a shit. If there's 2 of you here and you're interested, we're going to talk. Apologies, I do curse on occasion. I set the thing to adults only, but I'm sorry if you do have kids in the area or around you. I apologize. I have somewhat of a trash mouth, and it just comes out just so naturally at this point, and I'm trying to break my bad habits, really am. But it is so long in the making that it's very hard to break. So, Cynthia, thank you. Appreciate you. I do believe you are Cosmic Neighbors Ron's sister. So thank you. I appreciate you coming by. I really do. I've seen you leaving some comments lately. Thank you. To all you who leave comments, it means the world to me. It really, really does. Whether I just leave a little heart or I do get I get a quick comment in, a quick thank you, or I leave you a detailed comment. Either way, it means the world to me. It does, because when I'm just kind of putting around and they come in and it really is. Oh no, and the other side. Okay. Well, thank you anyway. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. You too, Shirley. Thank you. Peggy, hi, welcome. Where am I? I'm in Catskills. It's upstate New York. It's freezing. Best to everyone, my friends. Be safe to see you. Keep trucking. Thank you, bro. It's always good to see you, man. Really. All of you, thank you so much. I'm gonna get going because my fingers are falling off here. Probably shows by now. They're turning purple. I do have gloves and a hat, but Sarah took off with the truck today. As always, guys, I appreciate you, and thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you who don't know why I say thank you 3 times, it's for myself, it's for you, and it's for the Sasquatch. We all are just as important as one another. Don't ever let nobody tell you different. Sasquatch believe that everything and everybody is equal. If you got somebody sitting up here acting high and mighty, they probably don't know much about a damn Sasquatch. Well, keep trying, Peggy. Seriously, it didn't come from me right away, at all. 5 years, over 5 years, I walked around before I bumped into that big fella. Everything is one. Well said, Sleepy UFO. Well said. I can't even, I can't say it better. Really can't. Alright, friends. Thank you so much for being here. And, I'll catch you soon. See you on the next one. I'll get that video up later. I'll do my best to make it happen somehow. It's gonna be so, oh my god, it's gonna be so dark out there. I'm not looking forward to it, but we'll make it work. Alright, guys. Be good. Stay safe.